What's up, guys? So, just got to this house about 15 minutes ago. Talked to the customer. He wasn't supposed to be home, but he is. And then he'll be leaving shortly though. But he called me on Saturday, and I was at my dad's, about 4 minutes away from here. And I had my little girl with me, and so I told him, I was like, hey, I'll just come by in a few minutes, take a look at it for you. So I came by, walked around with him for 5-10 minutes, and we agreed on a price, and then scheduled it for today at 10 o'clock. So I'm doing the house for $225, and then this deck for $75. Just to try to bump up the price. The house really could be $250, $275 based on its condition, but I had already gave him that price based on the size before I seen the house. So I had to honor that price then, in my opinion. But it's not bad. There's some dirty spots. It's blue, so it's hard to tell. Brick's not too bad. There's a little bit of greenish down there, but the deck's in pretty bad condition as far as the wood. But if they want to pay to get cleaned up, then we'll get it cleaned up a little bit. And you just got to set the expectations with your customer that it's not going to look brand new, but it'll look better and it'll be clean. But there's a lot of cobwebs. I don't know if you can tell, a lot of cobwebs stuff on the house. The gutters are really dirty, and then there's a lot of wasp nests too. So but not too bad. It's not too big of a house, but shouldn't be too bad, honestly. So also doing a little sidewalk out front. It's about maybe 25 feet for free. Just make the customer happy, and hopefully we'll have a long-term customer, because you never know, this customer might turn into 5 more jobs with friends and family, or it might not turn into nothing. And maybe I'll call him next year and he doesn't want to do it again. I call him next year and he doesn't want to do it, and I call him the 3rd year and he still don't want to do it. So you just never know. But give every customer your all, no matter what. So you never know what it's going to turn into. So, but about to get started here on this side. I'll set up the camera in a little while and get y'all some footage, but for right now I'm just going to get started while the customer's still here. So we'll see y'all in a while. Well, what's up, guys? So I'm gonna do a little voiceover for you on this one here. Just get started on the back side. Went ahead and turned my soap on. Already rinsed it real quick before I went and got my GoPro and my brush out. And I speed it up here in a little bit, but right now just got it on regular speed, just so you can watch the change in the stream once the chemical score starts coming out. And you can see it just start getting real white and soapy right there, and that lets me know that my bleach has made it to the tip, and now I can get it started. So the sun's in a bad position on this side of the house, so it's hard for you to see, but there's a chimney and another spot up there. But just hit the gutters real good, starting to trim the windows, all that, and pretty much just cover everything. I try not to hit the windows too much, but on a place like this that's just so dirty, you kind of got to just soak the windows down real good. So just make sure you rinse them real good, especially this being the shady side right now. I have a little bit longer time before the windows dry and the SX dries on the windows. So if this was a very sunny side and the sun was just beaming on the windows, you'd want to rinse that SH off the window as soon as possible. But with it being shady side, you can just soak them down and let them sit for a minute. So on these gutters, I told the customer that they will come a little bit clean, but they won't be, amazingly clean unless he wanted to pay extra for gutter brightening, basically. So I couldn't wash the house and just leave the gutters looking nasty. So I'm going to at least hit them at least twice with SH and brush them. So brushing them don't take but just a few seconds, and you gotta apply a lot of pressure. It's not like when you're brightening them, you don't have to scrub every single inch. You just run across there one good time, and it pretty much just gets all the thick stuff off. And then you can spray it again. I always spray it again with SH after I brush it and let that sit for a few minutes. So I think I've probably switched to my rinse by now, and I'm just hitting those windows real good. I started with them, and then I'll just rinse off every single thing in the area, make sure everything's good. I even hit that little spot underneath just for the hell of it. The brick wasn't that bad on this side. I did clean the brick up on the back side, but normally I don't clean all the brick. There's only certain spots of the brick that you can see where it's dirty, and especially that brick being under the porch and stuff. It's not that big of a deal. But anyway, so got that side all rinsed off, turn the soap back on, sit here, wait for it. Alright, starting to come. So just hit the gutter real good, and then we'll start working my way down. I stopped at the porch. I was just gonna do this little section here, and then I'll get on the porch and start on the other side of the house. And this window here was real nasty. I got some pretty good before and after pictures on this house. Don't think I've painted a house. Don't think I've cleaned a house this color paint before. It's a very, very light blue. But after I got my first coat down, I just come along and I'm going to just run the brush on down this gutter, just very lightly, brushing back and forth, just getting all that thick green stuff broken up. And it is really hard for you to see the gutters just because of the position of the sun at this time of day. But it was pretty nasty with some green stuff. So just hit them real good, and then I think I was changing my soap to rinse probably at that moment. And I don't know why the camera cut off, but I just finished rinsing this side of the house down, and then I took the GoPro off. Once I got on the deck, I started on the other side. So, but that's about it. So it's a nice simple house wash, all clean. And then here I set up the tripod on this side of the house, and this is a very sunny side, so it's kind of hard for you to see anyway, stuff coming down. It wasn't that dirty. The white trim up top had a little bit of stuff on it, but other than that, it was just a little bit of stuff here and there. I was kind of worried about those doors being a different color blue. I didn't know if they had been freshly painted or what, so I didn't want for chemical to sit on them very long at all. And you can see, this is a 6.8 gallon machine, 150 foot of hose, $30 Amazon gun with the M5 twist, and I can easily hit that 2.5 story pitch right there. I can do 3 stories with the M5, no problem. If it's windy, I might have a little bit issue. And see here, I'm just going over the doors real quick, getting all those cracks and corners and everything. And then, don't know why I went to the truck, but I did. And then I switched my my chemical to just water. I think I had to go get my remote probably. I might have left it in the seat of the truck. And then I immediately, first thing I rinsed was these doors. Get all the chemical off them. I didn't want them to sit on the doors, with it being on the sunny side, and it don't take long for that stuff to dry. And then went ahead and started rinsing down the rest of the side, and that was good. And then very last thing I did was clean up this concrete here. It's just like a 30-40 foot sidewalk, I guess. I didn't charge anything for this. I told them, that's no problem. I'll include that with everything. It took me, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Just went up and down 3 times, and then rinsed it off, and then post treated it real quick with SH, and it was good to go. So I went down one side, and then I did the main little part from the stairs real quick, and then I came down the other side, and then that just left a little bit in the middle, and I just went up and did that little bit in the middle, and then started rinsing with my white tip. On some big concrete jobs, I'll rinse with the M5 and then use the white tip to do some edging. But if it's just something small, I normally just rinse with the white tip, keep having to change tips again, because I can pretty much push stuff pretty good with the white tip, and I can direct water to where I want to go, and I can hit any of the edges that I need to hit. So at this moment, I heard my machine start to run out of gas, so I went ahead and filled up the gas and whatnot. Oh no, this is where I went and switched to my gun, my white tip, and I started cleaning up the edges by the stairs, and then started rinsing. But here in a minute, I start hearing my machine start running out of gas, so I immediately stop and go ahead and go fill it up while it's still running. That way, I don't have to restart it, nothing like that. Bleed the line and all that. Once I hear it start running, if I'm not to the point where I want to take a stopping break, then I'll just go ahead and fill it up. It lasts me probably 2.5 hours on a tank on this property. It just depends. On house washes, it lasts way longer. If you're surface cleaning a big driveway, it lasts 1.5 to 2 hours. But it just depends. So, but went ahead and got it filled up, and now I'm just hitting any little spots I see and rinsing off real good. Every now and then I'll see a little spot that I will want to hit real quick, and then that's about it. Just rinse real good, and then post treat 1%, and it's good to go. So, alright guys, all finished up here. Get the whole house washed, gutters looking decent. I did scrub them, but just with the brush. I ain't using any awesome nothing. I just hit them 2-3 times with the house wash mix, and just went over them one time with the scrub, just to clean them up nice. There is just a hair of stuff, like up on the top ridges of them and whatnot, but I mean, it's good enough for me. Customer's not paying any extra for that. I just wanted them cleaned up good. SH does pretty good, but these gutters are pretty bad. I should have charged 50 cents a foot like I do on my gutters a lot, but did not. So I was a little worried about this blue, but I asked him how long it's been on here. He said 11 years, so it's not that big of a deal. But I was worried about these doors too, because I don't know how long they've been on, but I didn't spray them at all. I rinsed them before and after, just to make sure. But just hit the sidewalks real quick and the deck. I mean, this deck's not gonna be pretty, but it's good enough, in my opinion. But compared to how this looked before, it's not bad. It's $85. Just get it cleaned up. I mean, the decks need some work, so it's a little sketchy being up here. Going down the stairs is a little sketchy, but I just white tipped it, pre and post treated with SH, and came out pretty good. So I mean, there's some boards look better than others, but that's just how it's gonna be. But other than that, the whole house turned out good. Hopefully the customer will be happy. About to finish taking my pictures here and go meet somebody about potential another job. So this might be the end of this video, or it might be a second part coming in a little while. We don't know yet. So we'll see y'all later.